Okay. I'm here. Ta-da. Oh, I forgot my thing. There we go. Why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to grab my reference photo. Hold on. Turning on my BRB screen because y'all don't need to see my files and stuff. No, you're good. I was joking. I wasn't actually, like, trying to be mean about it. I can't find a good reference. Oh my god, why is referencing so difficult? Oh, why do I have a ping? Okay. I just need to stop being so picky. That's never gonna happen, but... I love how I was like, yeah, I need to stop being so picky. I'm being extremely freaking picky right now. Let me see if I have any ones saved that I like. Hate drawing hands, but that's a pretty cool pose reference. Hello, hello, welcome to this stream. How are you today? Oh. Okay, I can turn off this now. Boom. Pose reference. Need a color. We're gonna set that as active for now. Wait, I don't... We're gonna do blue. I'm doing pretty good. Thinking of who to draw. I need at least 6 characters for ArtFight. You know what? So 6 characters isn't mandatory for ArtFight, but I have an HTML code for like a profile thing, and I need 6 characters for the HTML code to show all my characters. I want to do more than 6, but I also have 3 or 4 days to get everything done, and at the rate I've been going, they're not gonna be done. It just ain't happening. Let me... Oh, I know who this will be good for. I just need to look at... Oh wait, the reference isn't... She screenshot it and sent it to me. One of my friends, drew a character of mine. And we updated her reference sheet. And I don't know if it's strictly in my email. And if it is, I don't know. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm clearly not even close to the frickin' thing she drew. I'm just looking to see if she had sent me a screenshot. Come on, man. You know what? What? You're telling me that there's... What the heck, man? Okay, I don't even know what email it was sent to. Now I'm gonna have to look at all of my emails. Where did I put my iPad charger? Hang on, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta find my iPad charger. Okay, I'm back. Sniffles. I have some kind of allergy or something going on because my nose has just been stuffed. Okay, there's my phone. While I do this, I'm going to what Gmail did she send it to? That's the one I thought it was. Okay. I'm going to look at her ref sheet on my phone while I doodle this. Do a little bit of drawing. Okay. Yeah, that pen size is not big enough. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna start mapping out where this face is. Alright. Top of the head. Hairline is gonna sit a little bit lower. Okay, top of the ear on both sides, bottom of nose, I hate drawing mouths, so we're gonna actually trace over this person's mouth. Okay. That was way too big of an eraser. Didn't even realize that. I hate doing that. Genuinely. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. Okay, I'm gonna actually adjust the bottom lip a little bit to be a little more, yeah. Okay, so now I need to reference where the eyes go. So this is the bottom of the nose. I'm gonna say this is gonna be the point of my character's nose. Here. And nostril. 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 And then I'm trying to think of how to make her eye shape. It's very hard to zoom in on this reference sheet, so download it. So I can zoom in more. Okay. We're gonna go with that eye shape that is on the rough sheet, actually. Okay. Just so I know placement of eyes, we're gonna do top, bottom, side, side, top, bottom, side, side. Every time I do art like this, it makes me think of the Loomis method. Except it's not really the Loomis method. It's like my own thing. I don't know. I just kind of map shit out and hope it works. And if not, then we start all over again. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not color fill, thank you. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Now I go in and I start adding detail. Okay, so this is going to be the side of the nose, that. To do a little one on this side. I need to see how her nose kind of. Okay, I see. I'm gonna actually separate this a little bit. I'm gonna keep this side. I just want to separate this side a little bit. I'm struggling to kind of figure out how. So I didn't mark out where the eyebrows would go, which is fine. So I did that a little too hard. But I struggle to figure out sometimes placement, which is always why I reference back to this photography. I always use photography as my pose reference. Not that there's anything wrong with using an actual, like, base kind of pose reference. I just personally don't like doing that because you don't know if they're free to use, paid to use, if someone stole it, whatever. So I try to use photography because I don't want to get people mad. Because it's not my goal to piss people off, but... Okay. Trying to think of how I'm doing this. Now it's time for my all-time favorite art hack. The copy and paste button. Why? I'm not putting on Do Not Disturb on personal mode on. I don't my phone. Why is my phone continuing to go off? I turned on personal mode. A server I'm in just decided it was gonna blow up. And of course, because I haven't had Discord open and active in the past 5 minutes or whatever, it sent the notifications to my phone. And the way my phone's sitting, it's just very loud. Hate it. Now that she's cross-eyed, let's fix that. I'm gonna change her eyebrows a little bit. I kind of don't want them like that. Forgot they're 2 different layers now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream until about 2:30. So that gives me another 2 hours, 15 minutes to stream if I even want to do it that long. But oh, I drew that eyebrow piercing backwards. I don't like how it's shaped anyway. So we're gonna fix that. Okay. Doing that wrong still? Good enough. I actually don't want to look like that. I hate when it snaps in place like that. Oh my god. Okay. I want them smaller, so we're just gonna... Oh, no. Better, I guess. I don't know. So then she has the little angel fangs piercings. Oh shoot, I'm gonna give her... I have to give her her nostril piercing, but I don't know how I'm gonna draw that on there. Guess we're gonna find out. And then she got her little labrae. Yeah, I have to figure out the nostril piercing. I feel like it would go... It curves from in front of the nostril. This is what I struggle with a lot of the time. With hoop piercings, specifically when drawing, especially nostril piercings, I struggle with the placement. Because it's technically in front of the back curve of the nose. I don't know, it's weird. So I guess it would kind of start here, and then it would end up here. So I guess it would kind of be almost like that. But that doesn't look right to me. Let me get this out of my way. Because if I could figure out the right shape, I can always add the nostril back after. So then I'll just add this nostril. Nope, that's too far back. So it'll be like here. Good enough. that's what I'm calling it, good enough. And if I don't like it when we line it, we'll figure it out then. I'm not worrying about it. Okay. Keep forgetting she has a lot of ear piercings. Time to figure all that out. That's what we're on now. And then I'm just gonna check the... Not horrible. Not the best, but not horrible. Okay, so her ears are going to kind of go like this, and then her lobes sit lower because she has gauges. And then we're gonna hope that doesn't look bad, but oh well. Ugh. I'm trying to think of like what to talk about because I don't know. Okay, so she has the industrial. And then that I am gonna put the Mark IV on there. And she has the 3 loads. I have to make characters that can have industrial piercings because I cannot. Which sucks because I don't have the anatomy for it. I'm actually gonna take one of these out of here so it's a little asymmetrical. Nope, not alpha lock. Meant to merge them. Anyways, my ankle just popped. Hello, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Okay, wait, I need to move that over a little bit more. I'm going to taper the jawline just a little bit more in. Give her a little bit more sharper of a chin. I gotta change this side. Oh, okay, I gotta figure out. I'm doing eyelashes next. That's the eraser. I kind of want to change the music. We're gonna try this one. I'm actually gonna turn it up just a little bit more too. Hello, hello! We are drawing. But I mean, at the same time, what's new? Am I gonna get those eyelashes symmetrical? Nope! So we're gonna copy and paste again. How exciting. How exciting. Flip horizontal. And then I line it up. Beautiful. Now I merge the two. Come on. I hate that sometimes it doesn't let me do the swipe merge, which is dumb. Bye-bye! Thank you for joining! Okay, we're gonna do a new layer, which means also a new color. Okay, so she has like a little side part here. I want a different green, this is too bright. We'll go, yeah, that's better. Okay, so she has a little bit of a side part. It's a little too far. And then she has like, I don't know how to explain her hair. Her hair is confusing. So that's kind of where her side part starts. Just do a little bit of a hairline drawing. My cat is screaming. What's new, but whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. I'm gonna edit my chat box so that that goes away. That was not okay. I'm going to need to find mods and stuff for next stream, oh my god. There is one very specific Nintendo song I want to listen to right now, and it's from... The only reason I know what it is because Tommy plays this level. I think it's Mario Galaxy? It reminds me of this one. Hold on. Or this one reminds me of it. I don't know. Oh, I was looking for TikTok so I could find out what level it was. Okay, wait. I know what level it is now. It's the... I guess the B level? I don't know. I closed my reference photo like a buffoon. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that that part is exactly where it needs to be. Probably gonna move it a million times, but it's fine. Okay, so this needs to essentially mimic the side. Okay, well I guess it is gonna block this ear. Actually, wait. Who am I kidding? We're gonna do my favorite art life hack again. It's not. She has a head now. Oh, I thought I had my eraser. Whoops. I'm actually gonna do this on another layer so I can just copy the whole layer. Keyboard noises, yes, because someone can hear me. Here go, copy paste, flip horizontal. Oh, my glasses are like digging into my ear. Genuinely, it's so painful. Oh my god. Okay, now I go into orange, because I can. Okay, I figured out how to get my glasses to not dig into my ear. Okay, wait, this layer actually has to go under the hair because the hair will sit over it. Let me see something. Okay. You added me, let me open my ArtFight. ArtFight. I'm currently working on profile pictures for all of my reference sheets that I have. So that I can, what's it called? Hello, Civil. Hello, hello. But yeah, I'm making little, like, oh wait, you can't even hear me. I'll DM rat all this later. But I'm making profile pictures for all my characters because of ArtFight's, HTML codes. I need profile pictures for them. Alright, let me... That's not what I wanted. Why am I being coconut mauled? Because that's the playlist I have on. It's just Nintendo music. Okay. I'm literally just gonna copy and paste this. We're just gonna... Oh shoot, I can't do it that way. We're just gonna do it like that. And hopefully... You know what, that's good enough. Oh shoot. I'm so used to not cursing, even though I don't stream Animal Jam anymore. The keyboard ASMR sounded epic. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's just the way my desk has to be set up, and it's just unfortunate that I can't move my microphone really. Like, I can, but like if I move it, it's not... I don't know. It would also knock stuff over from my desk if I moved it. Okay. Crispy keyboard ASMR. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do a strap placement here. I don't know how to draw lace, so we're gonna learn together. Maybe not, I don't know. We're gonna find out. No, I definitely need to. You know what? Hold on. Where's my BRB screen? I'm gonna look up a brush. Because I know a lot of people do that, and it would make my life a hell of a lot easier. My iPad has not charged from 10% since earlier, when it almost died on me. And went to 10%. Oh, it's at 9. I don't know why it just doesn't charge. I think it's the charger, honestly. Even though I just bought it not that long ago. It's dumb. Very dumb. This is actually perfect. Oh my god. Okay, I need this to download faster. Okay, so if I go into Procreate, still keeping my BRB screen up because you guys don't need to see my files. Okay. Well, I guess because I left Procreate for a second, I don't have... whatever. Where is it? Where did it... This is why I hate this stuff sometimes. Can I open it in Procreate? I guess save 2 files. Let's see if this works now. My iPad is so slow right now, it's actually so bad. Now I have to go into my actual files app. How fun. Where? It's not even in my files. Ugh! Okay, I found it. I unzipped it. My iPad hates this right now because it's trying to charge and it's not charging. And it's trying to run a bajillion things right now. Where is it? I just downloaded it. There it is. It's Clip Studio Paint. Is it gonna still work because it's a Clip Studio Paint file? It did. I'll take it. Can't even tell what lace is what on this. Is it gonna work? Oh, you just... Okay. Interesting. Alright. I guess I would just, It's not doing what I need it to do. I'm confused. The way they put it on the website made it look like it would do the thing I needed it to do. We're gonna see how this works. So I just download it, but it's not... I'm not drawing lace by hand. I will cry. Hold on, guys. I might have found it. Oh wait, no, there it is. Can't read what that says, but you know what, it's fine. So do I just like... Oh, I see. That's really cool. Actually, hold on. I like that a lot. Okay. So if I... Okay, so this is how this pen works. Not the one I struggled with, the new one. So if I take my sketching pen, right, the sheer water one, and I'm like, okay, I want lace here. I'm just drawing this very poorly to show you, because I'm excited. So if I want the lace here, right, which is roughly where I'm going to put it anyway, and then I go under the layer, and then I go to the lace brush. Depending on how big you want it, you literally just go like this. Like, how cool is that? That's so cool. Sorry, I got excited. Because that was exciting to me. Okay. So, first of all, I want my sheer water brush so that I can... Okay. Okay. Do I need this anymore? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Let me actually... Is it this one? Yeah. Let me just draw the neck and stuff real quick. So I can get rid of the blue. Oh, that's too much. Good enough. I'm not gonna cry over that. Okay. Okay. Now it's time to start the line art and cry. Oh wait, did I get a text back? Hold on. Okay. This is so relaxing. I love lining, but I hate it at the same time. It's relaxing, but at the same time it's stressful, because if I don't get it right, then I have to redo it. I love planning trips that I don't know when are gonna happen. I actually want that strand to sit a little bit lower, I think. Methinks it should sit lower. Yeah, I like that better. Now, I'm gonna copy and paste this strand because that's exactly what I did for the other side. Except there's a couple differences. Anyways, it'll get figured out. Excuse you, sir. Thank you. I don't know why my iPad brightness just flashbanged me. My lord. Alright, hold on. I have to check my battery percentage. It's still at 9%. This is gonna be great. I mean, I'm gonna probably end stream at some point soon anyways, because I have to get ready for lunch with a friend. And... oh, excuse me. It just keeps getting brighter and darker and brighter and darker. And you know what? Whatever. I'm actually going to merge my sketch layer and turn down the transparency for it. I'm gonna go to Costco soon as well to get... You know what? I've never been to a Costco, but hell yeah. I've only ever been to like a Sam's Club. Never been to Costco. Let me just do that so I know where that sits. So I'm gonna actually draw her hair coming down like that. Perfect. I ate that. Okay. Okay. Trying to finish lining the hair first. I gotta fix that line in a moment, but I wanted it to sit like that. Okay, wait. I feel like I'm changing the music so much, but I don't know what to listen to right now. See, like, whenever I'm drawing, I like listening to, like, certain music, but not everyone likes the kind of music I like, and that's okay. I just, am not gonna put that on while streaming. Oh, excuse me. See, Sam's Club does the same thing. It's a bulk store that does, like, samples, and they have, like, a cafe and stuff. It's pretty cool. But Costco also is, like, the closest one's, like, half an hour away, I think. Hold on. Yeah, so the nearest one is, like, 30-45 minutes away, depending on traffic. Ouch. You know what, we're just gonna do the trick again. Because I want it to be symmetrical. Even though nothing is ever perfectly symmetrical, I would like it to be. Okay. I'm so excited to go out to lunch with this friend, but like, I'm nervous because it's a new place. I've never been to this restaurant before. And like, not that, you know, trying anything new is bad, it's just never had this restaurant before. And it's been around for years and years and years. Like, it's like a local small business, so I'm not gonna say what it is. It's like a little mom and pop shop diner. But sometimes diner food is really good, and sometimes it just doesn't chalk up to what I would want it to be. I also learned the hard way that, Cracker Barrel food, not great. Learned that on my road trip. I was listening to this new song from... I've heard about that band. I've heard about that band. I'm not a huge K-pop person, but I've heard of them. My aunt always tries to take me places. That's tiny. There's a small parking lot near. Yeah, there's one like in like a college town near my house. Not like near, I guess it's like 20-30 minutes away. But there's like a small little diner and it's cash only and it's actually really good. Like, I don't know what they put in their food, but it's amazing. And I've only been like twice because they have weird hours. But it's so good. It's so good. I hold a very high standard with diner food. Because I grew up going to diners my whole life, pretty much. Why are you what was that? Sorry, Procreate just, like, moved my canvas more than I needed it to. But anyways, I've been going to diners, like, my entire life, so I hold a pretty high standard for them. So... Okay, so when I went there, I had, there was breakfast we got one time, and then another time we got, like, chicken. Well, I got chicken. So, the breakfast I tried was really, really good. They had really, really good pancakes, and their syrup was, like, the good syrup, at least in my opinion. The good syrup is, like, fresh maple syrup, like, from the tree. Like, New York or Vermont maple syrup. So they had that, which was, like, oh my god, amazing. And it was really cheap, so can't complain there. The fried chicken was really good. So. My parents are very picky about the quality of pancakes. Overcooked and heavy? That's insane. How does a pancake get overcooked and heavy? Like, I can understand, like, if it's, like, burnt. That's definitely overcooked. That confuses me, though. I don't know what I'm gonna get at this diner. I have no idea. I might ask my boyfriend's mom because she's been there. Oh, that's not the right size. I didn't check the menu. Because I don't know if they have a menu online, honestly. I honestly need to make sure that I'm thinking of the right diner, too. Hold on, let me text said friend I'm going to. We called it Linner because it's late lunch, early dinner. Oh, their food look a little... Some of it looks very questionable. Okay, let's see their menu. Oh wait, this actually looks pretty good. It is a Hawaiian ham steak. So it's just basically ham with like a specific kind of marinade with grilled pineapple rings and includes your choice of daily soup. What? I'm so confused. It says a lot of information on it. Alright, menus. We're gonna look at the lunch and dinner menu. I don't want the seafood. See, that looked good, and now it's not even on their menu. I love going to a diner that's 3 minutes from my house. It's great. It's great. It's great. And I've never even been there. gonna have to do some things with the eyelashes. Oh, shoot. Let me add a detail I wanted to add before I move it all over. Oh, now she looks goofy. Whoops. Okay, let's fix this eye. Alright, I'm gonna text Rat because Rat can't hear. We have a tiny diner that changed at least every few months due to the popularity of the business. Oh. Yeah. There's some really good diners around here. They're just, like, far-ish. Like, I hate saying far-ish, because they're really not that far. Like, for example, some of the diners are, like, 20-minute drive from here. Some of them are, like, a 30-40-minute drive from here. One of them is 30 minutes down the road, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, so we're gonna find out. This song just, like, made me shoot my head up as soon as it started playing because of, like, the old meme days. Oh my god. That's actually crazy that the coffee plate- oh my gosh. Me personally, I would not be happy about that. Can I do the same thing with the eyebrow piercing here? We're gonna try. Looks a little strange right now, but it won't, I promise. I've worked at so many places, like, food-wise, that, like, I don't know, like, I've worked busy food places, I've worked really slow food places, I've worked small business, I've worked franchise, I've worked, what's it called? Like, corporate, small business, corporate, franchise, everything. Literally everything. I will tell you now, those corporate places seem really busy, but sometimes those small businesses, forget about it. You would walk out of work extremely late working at small businesses because right before they close, there would always be a rush. Always. Without a doubt. Well, I never worked a diner. I've worked corporate restaurant, corporate, it's not really fast food chain, but corporate food chain, we'll call it. I worked at, 2 small businesses, well, 1 small business pizza place, 1 franchise pizza place. And they all had one thing in common. They got busy. At different points of the day, but they all got busy. But the small businesses and the franchises, they get hit the most because they don't have like a corporate thing to follow, so they make their food however they want. The small business pizza place I worked at, I'm not even kidding, 20 people right before closing the one day. 20 orders. It's probably about 30 minutes before we closed. I'm like sitting there scratching my head like, oh, so we just are leaving like an hour late. Thanks, guys. And like we weren't allowed to turn people down. Well, we closed at like 11 p.m. Like, that was the craziest thing to me. Between 10 and 11, we would be closed. And I worked 11-hour days. Because I was the only one who could work some days. Like, certain days, I worked the entire day because, like, some people were in school. Or, like, people had things to do. So, since I was the only one that didn't really have much to do, you know. Wait. Wait, that was the one thing I never understood working in small businesses is, you know, they have hours too. We just, most of the time, like at the franchise pizza place, the owner was, you know, okay with us telling people like, hey, we're about to close. There's only certain things like that aren't cleaned up that we can make you, or like you can get slices or, you know, whatever. But like, I don't know. Okay. Oh, what time is it? 1:28. I'll probably end stream shortly, actually, because I gotta I'm hungry, but I'm going out to eat soon, so I can't eat. And I don't get hungry till later in the day, like right now. Oh, hungry. Now I'm thinking about food. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't know how I thought that that would work. I will never forget my biggest tip at the small business pizza place. I basically became a server for the day, which wasn't like our usual thing. Usually people would come up to the register and order, but in this specific instance, I was serving a lot of people. And on a bill of about $175, they tipped me like 57, I think. It was great. 175 with a 57 tip. Phenomenal. Beautiful to me. And it was cash. So I took it home that day. I didn't have to wait for a credit card tip to come through. Alright. Do the little bead for her necklace. Alright, let's see. Anything else I need to do with the line art? No, we're done the line art! Okay, I can also get rid of that. At my hair salon, I always give a 10% tip service for cutting my hair very long. Yeah, so the one time I went to the hair salon, so like where I'm from, our tipping culture is very high because a lot of servers don't get paid like basically anything, and you know, whatever. We usually tip between 20 and 30%. That's our usual bracket for any kind of service, including hair. Usually I like to tip 25 to 35 depending on what they're doing, like percent. And the last time I went to go get my hair cut professionally by a salon, last time I got my hair cut, it came out phenomenal. I'm just too lazy to style it anymore. But so get to the salon. No, here's the thing. I call the salon. Hey, do you guys have any last minute like bookings, like today appointments or like walk-ins today, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we do, whatever. I can put you in the system. What are you looking to get done? And I just basically said I have two things I have, so depending on which stylist has, you know, what amount of time, you know, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, I'm going on a girls' day thing. Like, I'm, you know, I don't have much money on me, but I want to make sure I have enough for the haircut. How much is it for, what's it called? The cut? And she said $48. $48. Okay. Thinking to myself, if I save myself 60, we'll be good. We'll be great. This is a good, you know, I'll tip her and, you know, whatever. So me and my friend, we go out for the rest of the day. It was like 4 o'clock when my appointment was, so 3:45 rolls around, we get there. Of course, I'm early for my appointment. I always am, just because in case they, you know, have another appointment later on, or, you know, whatever. And also that way I don't get charged with, like, late fees or anything like that. I get there, I sit down. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I only have, like, $65 left. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I wonder if the person on the phone, you know, whatever. So my stylist was actually sitting at the front desk and eventually said, hey, can you take my client back to go get shampooed? That was me, because I was the client. So I sit back in the bowl and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And, you know, I'm talking to the person, like the assistant. And, you know, we're just talking back and forth. And then she's like, okay, I'll be right back. I have to go get this clarifying treatment or something like that. I'm thinking to myself, I've never gotten a clarifying treatment ever. And I'm like thinking to myself, this is going to cost me more. Just wait. Just wait. So then I, you know, whatever, get the treatment. And she had walked away at this point while I'm thinking, this might cost me extra money. It's not the treatment that costs me extra money. So I sit in the chair, my hairstylist comes over. She's like, so what are we doing today? What's the reference photos do you have for me? And I show her my reference photo. I said I wanted to keep the length of, like, my hair, but I wanted the bangs to be the same length in the photo. Because it was, like, the early 2000s, like, scene fringe kind of hair. Because I love that hair, and it looks really good on me. Not only did she cut it so that the hair was already in my eyes the same day that I got it cut. She didn't cut it far enough up. I get up to the register. I'm like, alright, I'll get my card out to pay. That'll be $75. Yeah, me when I'm talking, like my talking sprite was my actual reaction. My heart sank. And I'm like, what do you mean it's $75? Like, I'm thinking to myself, was it because of that treatment? And she's like, no, you had a, quote, designer cut. And I'm thinking to myself, so why was I told $48 on the phone? 48 and 75, that's like a $30 difference. Like, if they would have told me that on the phone, I would have had enough. You know what I mean? Like, I would have had more than enough. Nay. They said 48, and I told her that. I said, they told me $48 over the phone. She said, well, it's 75 for today. And she's like being really rude about it. And I'm like, alright, I don't appreciate her attitude, but whatever. I'm just going to see if I can get this money. So I'm sitting there making phone calls. Call my mom, call my boyfriend's mom, call my boyfriend, like everyone got enough to pay and tip $10 because I don't want people to think I don't tip. It was not enough of a tip in my eyes, but at the same time it was because she didn't really do that great of a job on my hair. I always book with people whose pricing is $48. And I was told $48 on the phone. So to me, I was lied to. So I'm never going back to that salon. And that was my normal salon that I've been going to since high school. So it's great. $75 for a haircut. Because, you know, that's what I want to pay. Nope, didn't want to rename that, thanks. Reference. How's that look for skin? She looks jaundiced. Cool. It's not at all what I wanted. That's better. Not perfect, but better. Why is it doing that? We're gonna stop using the reference feature. Because it's just gonna drive me crazy. We're gonna go in with the basic square painter with a really big... That's not big enough. Sloppily coloring. And then I'm gonna clean it up and do all the things I have to do. I love, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna end stream soon. And I'm like, no, I don't wanna end stream yet. I forgot to do something very important. We're gonna go over here, do a dark gray. And we're gonna go like all the way to the smallest brush size, I think. Oh, it's the same size. I'm just an idiot. Hold on. It's the same size. It's just... I thought it adjusted the pattern. My bad, guys. My bad. That was a huge brush size. Wait. No, it does adjust it. I'm going on a lower layer. Here I am. I'd personally not tip that service. So, like I said, a lot of tipping culture in my state is you tip a hefty amount. And that's unfortunately just how it is here. And I didn't want to seem rude, because if I did want to go back to that salon, I didn't want, you know, the owner to think some way of me, I guess. But at the same time, like, her stylist or whoever I spoke to on the phone lied about her pricing. So I don't know, I really like that salon. It's really nice there. They use really good products, but the fact that I was lied to really upset me. I like this. This is fun. The way I said that reminded me of a Vine that Bo Burnham made. It's kind of funny. Let me see something real quick. If I go to multiply... Okay, I like that a lot, actually. I love scribbling outside of the lines and then cleaning it up because it's just very therapeutic to not have to worry about the lines at first. I worry about that later. Especially because what I do next is shading, natural contour, and blush. That's definitely too big of a brush size. Ow! My leg was stuck to my desk. Don't ask me how that happens. I don't know. But no, I think that was kind of outrageous for a haircut. $75. Like, it's just like, oh, it's a designer cut, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not happy with how my hair is, and you're asking me for extra money more than what I was told I would be charged. Which is kind of wild to me. Okay, it's almost 2 o'clock, so I do have to finish up the contour. I might do the blush depending on how long the contour takes. And then I gotta start getting ready to leave. Now I'm gonna sharpen up the contour a little bit. perfectly, but enough that it's like good enough there. Good enough there. And then okay, so then with that, I'm gonna put in that. Okay, wait, that is too much. Hold on. Forgot a very tiny part over here. Too big of an eraser size. Oh. I forgot to contour her chin. So now I'm gonna do that, erase the part on her neck. So hungry and ready to eat. Okay, I do have to go in a minute. Rushing myself. I just want to blend the contour and blush out. Well, the blush, I guess I already did the contour of her face. Okay. So I'm gonna clipping mask that. Take my little blender. Blend that out to the best of my ability. So then I just do a little. Okay, it's too little of an eraser. Good enough. Picasso. Alright. I have to go because I have to get ready for lunch. That being said, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow or something. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Alright, I will see you all later. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you right now. Goodbye.